Grand Rapids' largest suburb is losing its top cop. Wyoming Public Safety Chief James Carmody announced his retirement this morning.
24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey is here with more on the announcement and the impact Carmody has had on the community. Joe?
Well, as recent history has taught us, police chiefs are more than just the head of their departments. They're a major force in the community, and the pressure to get it right has been very, very strong lately.
How do we sit down and solve the problems that need to be solved in our community?
Is a challenge Jim Carmody has welcomed since becoming Wyoming Police Chief in 2006.
You have to sit down and ask yourself, am I being part of the problem or being part of the solution?
Carmody, who came here from Port Huron, has faced the same trials and tragedies as most chiefs. The big cases like the recent murder of Anna Carrillo.
There were people here in this building that weren't going home until we found her body and were able to bring some closure to her family.
And the call no chief ever wants to get, that one of his officers is down. It happened January 29, 2015. Officer Frank Hartnevich survived his wounds.
It's one of those types of situations, you don't shake that off very easily.
But these days, being a police chief is about more than enforcing the law. The way a department's officers get along with the community they serve is under scrutiny. Wyoming has a diverse population, with 68% of the residents being white, nearly 20% being Latino, and close to 7% black. Yet Carmody's department has not had the racial controversies other chiefs have had to deal with. He says it's about communication.
Going out and talking to people. Rather than wait for a problem to surface, go out and talk to people about potential problems or what their fears or anxieties.
He credits past chiefs for creating that culture. Dialogue between Wyoming officers and the community have further opened up with programs like a more in-depth school liaison program and the New American Academy.
And that was to bring those people that were new to this area from other countries, brought them in to sit down and share with them some of the things that they may have fear or apprehension of.
In 2013, Carmody assumed the role of public safety chief when the police and fire administration was combined. Carmody found a way to reopen the shuttered Gazan Street fire station.
That was a challenge, to say the least. But what I found was if you get like-minded people around you, it makes your job a lot easier.
Carmody's retirement is effective in April. City leaders say their search for a replacement will start inside the department before they decide if they need to look outside.